Y'all, this hoodoo woman in Alabama got to talk to y'all. And Getty just want to say hello to you. He's still missing that tooth. I got to fix Getty's tooth. Yeah, this the hoodoo woman in Alabama need to talk to you all. I'm a hoodoo woman in Alabama, born and raised. I want to talk to y'all. I'm not really too much interested. Should I end this stream? Because I got about 10 people that said they want me to text them a link. Not text the link, but let them know when I'm going live. Because people are really frustrated, man. They say, hey, we ain't getting no notifications. People say they being unsubscribed from my channel, so that's why there aren't even many views on this channel, because you got to come manually and check this. I don't expect for YouTube to invest interest in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting for y'all to invest the interest in me. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on no notifications. Just keep looking. Just randomly check, randomly check, randomly check. Because they figure if you want this channel, you better go and find out for yourself if she doing a stream, because we are only promoting the things we like, and I respects that. I respects that. I'm just happy. I'm honored to have an opportunity to be on this platform, because it's one of the most uh thank you, baby. She's talking about some and then just drop down in there and get us some water to drink. But it's one of the best live stream networks on um, the internet. Okay, so uh, when they hoodoo you, when they hoodoo you, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this thing called hoodoo, because a lot of folks are so confused. If you live in other places other than the South, it will confuse you. Why? Because a lot of folks that's living outside of the South think, that it's some science to it, and it's not necessarily no science to it. A lot of folks think I'm crazy when I try to describe hoodoo, and that is because it cannot be described. You cannot describe hoodoo. You cannot prove hoodoo. You cannot use the things that you would use to come up with a hypothesis for hoodoo like you would science. It's like that in witchcraft too. You can't explain witchcraft. Thank you, baby. You can't explain it. I just want to concentrate, because I sat down with somebody. Hey, Malika, and thanks for moderating. Hi. I said I needed to let everybody know that I was on, and I just at the spur of the moment just jumped on here and decided I'm gonna go ahead and do a live stream. Layama, how are you? VV, how are you? D Asia, how are you? Star Rise Sun, hello. Brown Sugar, how you doing? Solo 4, Tina Cannon, DJ, how you doing? Lady Al, we got work to do. Hey, Vanessa Peacock and Kyla, how you doing? Did I get to everybody? Hey, Undead Goddess. Hey, Dory. We got work to do. We got work to do. And I just got to put my feelings aside about how frustrated I am with the world and how people treating me, so we can get down to business. Because we are all here for a purpose, and that is to resurrect the primitive belief system. Why? Because the gods that are at war up there, and the ancestors that are at war, I don't know who's at war, but something is at war. We can't see it. Know that the old way, which is this technology. Okay, well, it depends. Okay, I'm not going to say it like that, because this is going to be the old way. All of these devices and stuff like that, this will be the old way. Okay. The primitive arts are back. They're here. Don't y'all steal that. Somebody's gonna steal that primitive arts. I can see you already. I probably shouldn't even say it. So I'm just real careful what I say around here. Okay. But the primitive ways are being reintroduced because they have stood the test of time. And all of this that we're enjoying, modern day medicine and 5G networks, is not going to survive forever. So it is important that we continue to be able to pass down to the next generation the way it used to be done. Does that make sense? We could do matches all day, but it may come a time where you may not get your hand on a match. So how are you going to start a fire? There are a lot of videos on YouTube trying to teach you the primitive ways. That's why I said I'm going to be talking about folklore. Tonight we're going to do folklore tonight. Because folklore is the primitive way. It's the way to show you how, without modern day things like striking a match, how to start a fire. Do you ever wonder how they started the fires back in the day? How did they start those fires? Y'all know what they did. They took the sticks, rubbed them together, started the fire. If right now, the apocalypse broke out right now, okay? You need to cook something. Do you know how to start a fire once you run out of matches and lighter fluid? This is why folklore is going to be discussed on my channel. Okay? Oh, should we be doing that tonight? I know I said I was going to teach everybody how to thread a needle. And do most of my men and women here know how to thread a needle and how to sew a basic stitch? Now, I know what y'all saying. Now, what this all got to do about? This is so that you can be able to make your charms and you can be able to make your own poppet, your own voodoo dolls, your own spirit dolls. Okay, Vanessa says she knows how to do that. The Undead says she knows how to do it. Liana says she knows. Okay, Kyla says she doesn't know. Okay, so we're going to do that tonight. And if I forget, remind me, okay? I'm going to show you how to do a little of everything. This is of the primitive arts and folklore discussion, okay? Not now, but on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel. That's when I'm gonna be relaxed sitting at the desktop. I'm gonna show you all how to do a lot of that. Once you learn how to, and we're gonna dye some cloth and stuff like that, dye cloth and herbs and stuff like that. Then I'll come back. We'll dry it out, and then we'll start. Then I'll start showing you how to do a few things from there. Okay, very briefly. Okay. And so I'm just going to do some brief things. And if you really love it, then hey, you can come to the website where you can just get more and more classes, because I'm going to have some classes where I'm going to show you a basic way to create your own little doll. Okay, they're very important. Every single hoodooist, root worker, whatever you want to call it, spiritualist, should have their own little doll to go in their pocket. Or a charm or gree bag, whatever. Okay? So it's a reason for this. We got work to do. No more arguing, no more fussing, no more battling, going back and forth, because that is setting us back. Man, I've been set back for about at least 5 years. A lot of folks say, why you don't talk about spell work no more? Why you don't do this no more? Why you don't do that no more? Setbacks. Trying to prove who's the biggest and the baddest hoodooist. I'm gonna kind of phase my way from the term witch, okay? Okay, I think I want to phase myself away from that. I'm more or less what you would call a hoodoo doctor. I think I'm going to go there. Why? Because as you grow in life, you began to realize that some things that you used to carry around with you, they no longer are needed, and they don't work for you no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I even changed my name from just Spirit Tree Naima, which I do still got another channel with that name on it, to Mother Wisdom Tree, because cycles and phases of our life is going to take us to different places because of the experiences that we're having in life, and we no longer are going to see things the same because we're evolving constantly. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Nisha. How you doing? She said, no longer serve you. Some things that I used to do in my career here on YouTube don't no longer serve me. Arguing back and forth to prove that I'm the biggest, the greatest, hoodooist. You understand? I don't even see what purpose it served me. So that was time lost that I can't get back. We don't have any time to lose. There are a bunch of women and men here right now that wants to know how to incorporate hoodoo, old southern traditional hoodoo, in their lives where they are. Some people are from the South and some people are not from the South, but they're interested in knowing, what is this great practice, that I've been hearing. What's the buzz about this great practice? And so I want to get down to concentrating on that. Nothing else matters. If you want drama, you want gossip or whatever, it's a plenty of it on YouTube. Y'all ain't gonna miss out on nothing if you don't get it on my channel. I'm not talking about most of y'all. I'm just talking about the people who enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty there's plenty of that anywhere you go on YouTube. Okay. So anyway, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a discussion on folklore tonight. You can bring your folklore questions. You can bring your folklore ideas to you express those to us, because I'm not the know-it-all. I would love to learn something too. You know what I'm saying? Because see, I hope that, hang on, Gede. Stay right there. Don't you go nowhere. Woo, y'all seeing on my underarm pit. Oops. Okay. Okay, so this doll is about 10 years old. This is a 10-year-old doll. So, as you all can see, it has not been well preserved and well cared for. I want to show y'all how to make these for the people who are interested in it. On my website, I want to show you all how you all can create for yourselves a doll. It doesn't have to look like this. This is actually a health doll. And I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas of how I messed up. This is a doll for health. Okay? It's not healthy. So in a sense, if you let your doll fall this far down, it'll affect your health. Like Getty got that tooth knocked out and the next day a crown broke. A new crown. I'm trying to show you all how this thing it really is. These are things that are not discussed anywhere. I doubt if there's anyone else really discussing this on social media. So I want to get little pamphlets and stuff on my website in case people, because it's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to start talking about and just put it in a pamphlet. And if you're interested in it, you can go there and purchase the little pamphlet. You can purchase, you see what I'm saying? But what I'm going to do is keep the channel available so we can have studies. The primitive studies. We're just going to have studies where you can come in, and when I say studies, it's not me just saying I'm just dictating to you all everything. We all are under a study. We all are under apprenticeship where we are, you know what I'm saying? We are sharing information. That's what the channel is going to start gearing towards. Not necessarily me just giving all of this information out that's wearing me down, because they got me working like a runaway slave now to get these views and stuff up. So this doll is not healthy. The doll hair is dry. My hair is dry. The doll mouth is messed up throughout the years. I think this doll's mouth been like this for 6 years. I'm showing you neglect. So I experienced some issues with my mouth since this has happened. I've had some issues with some strep throat. I've had some issues with some hoarseness. I've had some issues with dental issues. But these things have to be repaired and caught before they get to this point. I have flaws. A part of my teaching is to show you that I am human and I have flaws. So you won't make these same mistakes. So what I'm saying, if you're going to make use one of these dolls, you have to take care of it as if though you are taking care of a loved one. That's just how deep this is. See, it's written on the back, 2009. So y'all can see I ain't lying. Can y'all see that? Spirit Tree, 2009. This doll is old. This is a 10-year-old doll. I got a bunch of them around here. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do when some fall out of repair like this and you've neglected it and stuff like that? Then first of all, I need to shampoo the hair, put a little oil in it, clean it, oil it down. You don't wash this, you oil it down real good in some healing oil and repair the mouth. And this can help build my health back up. That's just like Getty. Work has to be done on these dolls. You can't just have these dolls and put them on a dusty shelf. Okay? Getty's face undergone a repair. I'm still debating should I paint his face entirely to color his lips and stuff. This needs to be repaired. Getty's clothes have to be constantly washed. He needs to be oiled down. That's if you ready to go here. Now, if you ain't ready to get into this, then just leave it alone. Because once you get into this, you got to keep it up. This is nothing, I'm telling you ahead of time. Hoodoo is nothing that you come and show up to. And then once you get your results, you walk away. Because everything you've worked hard on will fall apart. The ancestors are holding you responsible for not abandoning them. The ancestors and the spirits they play a, I say to myself personally, 90% of the role of your work and how you live. You have to listen to the ancestors. You know, me and Malika, we talk on the phone a lot, and she shared a lot of knowledge with me and everything, and I've learned a lot from her. And you know, as we reciprocate she's from Alabama too, so you know I know we some kin, you know what I'm saying, because you know her gift is strikingly exactly like mine, you know what I'm saying. Malika, you don't mind me saying that, do you? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There are only two spiritualists, well, three that have impressed me. Auntie. Auntie have some of my gifts. They're a little stronger than mine. But I know as I grow older, mine's going to get stronger too. You about ready for me to go? Okay, let me hurry up because I need to go down. I want to go down there to it, okay? And you going to sit there for me? Yeah, and it's not too late. We can run down now. Okay. So anyways, we talking about going to the temple and stuff like that. But anyway, so aunties were strikingly a lot like mine because I know the gift comes from the family. Some things are different. Now, auntie got this different from mine. There's another lady. Her name is Miss Purple. Miss Purple. Miss Purple. Shout out to Miss Purple. Gifts are just as outstanding, but different. She's from Mississippi, but she's living in Michigan. So much like mine. And then, you know, I'm just going to be honest. Flower Bomb is very impressive. Very, 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 very impressive. We have talked and something. She done got some stuff, man. I mean, dead on the head. Flower Bomb. A lot of y'all out there now, y'all got the gift too. I know you do. We just hadn't talked on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Sasha, very impressive. She's a traveler. But I'm going to tell you something. Who strikes me the most is Malika. Malika. And Malika's from Alabama. The reason why I say she strikes me the most is because she not only because she travels, but her gift operates similar to mine. I'm like, oh, we gather clues. Well, we know, and I'm sure a lot of you all know too. So I don't want to leave nobody out. It's just I haven't spoken to y'all. That's it. It's not, and I'm not saying that the people who are watching this don't have the gift. I'm just saying I haven't never talked to you. But with Malika, she reminds me a lot of Auntie because we know that life is a clue. I just don't think it's just let me give you an idea, and this is hoodoo for you. And if you're outside of the South and you didn't grow up in the practice, I understand you totally when you say it doesn't make sense. It's crazy, it's weird and strange. I also know that there are people who are not in the South that wants to hear it and respect it. So I'm talking all kinds of ways so I can cover everybody. Hoodoo it's a lot of clue work, okay? When you're making discernments. And when the spirits and the ancestors are trying to communicate with you, they will put clues in your path. Just like I said, when I go to the temple, I always see two cats. There'll be two, it might be a cat down on this street and a cat down on that street. Now it's up to me to figure out what the ancestors are trying to tell me. A lot of people say it's just coincidence. Good, duh. It's just that you just happen to see two cats. But you got to realize in Southern Hoodoo, those are clues. You got to know your numbers. 2 is the clue for me. If I see something 2 times, I know that the spirits are trying to send me a message and they're trying to communicate with me, and I need to stop a minute and reflect on whatever it is they want me to know. Okay? And it's not cut and dry, it's not science, and it's nothing that you can explain. To try to explain hoodoo is to look like a crazy fool to some people. Some people think I'm a crazy fool and something is wrong with me because this is outside of their comprehension. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, you know, me and Malika talk and everything, and I forgot what I was saying we were talking about and stuff like that. But she helped me to focus myself to know that what's important is not necessarily, oh, you know, I don't want nobody to steal my recipe, girl. No. Honey. You know, but I look at other people who cook their recipes when they're cooking. They share it. Hey, you want to know how I do my fried chicken? This is how I do my fried chicken. You, like Malika say, that's a good point. You can do your fried chicken recipe, but it doesn't necessarily mean that their fried chicken is still going to taste like yours, because it's the energy that you're putting in it. Somebody else can make a dog just like Gede, exactly like Gede, but you know it may have like more life than mine, or it may not have any life at all. You know. So, you know, that it makes a lot of sense that I need to focus on teaching, focus on allowing people to, because I'm a person that's on guard at all times, because I've been hurt a lot of the times. People have disappointed me. People have stuck a knife dead in my back. So I'm always on guard. But I got to realize that I'm not going to always be able to get the information out, that somebody else, you understand, has to come into play to carry this on to wherever else it needs to go. There's a reason why there's so many people coming here with witchcraft, spirituality, and all of these other things that people just say, oh, hogwash. Hoodoo, when it comes to witchcraft, black magic, people say they don't believe in those things because they're not organized religions. I don't know, witchcraft may be an organized religion. I'm not sure. I think Wicca is the religion in it. But at any rate, this is what's going on, okay? That I have to realize that I'm going to have to give the information so that somebody else or someone else, you know, can take it further from here. You know what I'm saying? So all the seekers won't just necessarily die with me. Because a lot of people who are involved in hoodoo are not going to share this with you. It's their secret recipe and they don't want nobody else to have it. You know? Now, to some extent, there are a lot of things I cannot explain because it wouldn't make sense. I just wouldn't know how to explain certain things. I can't necessarily explain things. There may be somebody else who can take it to the next level and explain it to you. Okay? But hoodoo is a practice that is alive and well. It's a mysterious practice. It's very mystical. Just like witchcraft. You understand? There are forces of so many natures, dark natures, forces, malevolent forces, and benevolent forces that are into play. Once they realize that you are receptive and you're ready to perform, they're coming. And depending on where your bloodline is and your linkage is or lineage is, will determine what forces are willing to work with you. Some of them can come from far away, back in ancient times. I don't know. Since the beginning of time. And they may decide they want to work with you or fuck with you or whatever they want to do. It's just up to you. and what you're going to open yourself up to. So this is what we want to go with this. I want you all to learn, and it's going to be a challenge. When information is really great information that is really going to help you on your journey, you're going to have to fight for that information. You're going to have to fight to come to Spirit Tree's channel as you see these changes that you're not going to necessarily get no notification. It's going to be up to you to really work hard. Just like Sasha was trying to communicate with us. And I said, Sasha, are you here? Are you here? She said she was blocked completely from talking. She said the chat was just gone. Now, I've never heard of that. The chat was just gone. She said the chat, it says chat now over or something like that. So she realized that it's not necessarily YouTube. We can say YouTube, but it's not necessarily YouTube. There are other entities that are here. We're not it's just not us. There are other forces that may not necessarily want you to get the information that can be on your own end blocking you. So YouTube is not 100% of the problem. It's what we're talking about. So you got to realize there are some roadblocks. There are some roadblocks. There are some gods that are possessing other people to distract you from reaching ascension. Reaching ascension is to say you will no longer come here to be a prisoner or a laborer in this cell. You can call it a planet all day long, quadrants, whatever you want to call it. Does that make sense? So you're gonna have to put up a lot of effort. Some of you it's gonna come easy because you may have dealt with some of those things that have put the blocks in your roadblocks in your way. You done used your road openers. See, that's another hoodoo term. Road openers. Road openers meaning that that street been blocked for a long time, but you are going to open the road to whatever that is that you want to get down that street. Some of you have found your way to getting over those obstacles, and some of you all have obstacles. We can't just say YouTube is trying to keep me from getting over here to Spirit Tree's channel and everything. You got other forces operating the internet. Thank you, baby. Hello? Just like me and Malika was talking about, I said, Malika, I said, I left my home about 5 years ago, the home I grew up in, and I came here. And when I came here, I noticed that things don't grow necessarily like they used to grow abundantly for me up there. But one thing I said to her, I left behind the squirrels, the gray squirrels. I left behind the rats. I left behind, what else? There was some other things I left up behind, like high, strong winds. I left them behind, and the cockroaches. It took 5 years for all of it to catch up with me. You cannot outrun yourself. You know what I'm saying? Excuse. I've been burping, y'all. You cannot, because whatever that was upset in my stomach last night. Look, you cannot outrun yourself. It may take a few years. It may take a few months. But whatever that was you was dealing with, that you moved away from, if you're not settling that damn issue right there where you at the moment, it's going to come to find you. The motherfucking squirrels are back. The cockroaches are back. The high winds are back. All of that shit came back to get me. And you were saying, Malika, you got to find a way to make those things work with you. And what we said, they were the demons of what? Poverty. The demons of poverty. You can have those entities attached to you, and those entities you got to find a way to strike a deal with them, because they ain't necessarily, these are your demons. They're your demons. You got to find a way to strike a deal with these motherfuckers. That's the way I'm going to put it, okay? They're yours. They're trying to tell you something. It's something they want. It's something. You may be willing to give it to them. You may not be, okay? Let me look at the comment section. Y'all, what's the name of this? The hoodoo will get you. What's the name of it? When they put the hoodoo on you. When they put the hoodoo on you. Some of this shit's coming from past generations. Or lifetimes. Different lifetimes. Lifetime. You know, it's some things I'm seeing in someone that I know personally. That's close to me. and it's some wreckage. And I'm like, what? Now, to some extent, I got to take responsibility for some of it. Now, I know I don't have to take responsibility for it. Because you got to realize, even if it's somebody you love and they're going through some things, some of this stuff they're going through is like some past life stuff that's got to be reckoned with. Does that make sense? You can see a person and look at them and say, damn, who is this? Past life stuff. It's up to them to work that shit out. She was taking all of my life force energy to work mine out. I know I can't work out nobody else's. Ooh, let me work on me. You know what I'm saying? Um, hey, Kyla said she was just talking about that. Am I missing something? On this, a transgression therapy. That's very important. And what's so beautiful about what we're doing right now, the fact that we're going back to the primitive way, there are so many alternative doctors, alternative therapists, holistic doctors that's dealing with everything. They're not necessarily just saying, oh, we just want to let you know you got strep throat. Okay, yes, you do. But now it's something else, is another layer that needs to be penetrated, the invisible layer of what's really going on the astroscape of things, or on past life aspects of things that's ailing the throat. What's going on with that? We need to talk about that. Why are these defenses down in the first place? So that something can come in and attack. That's what it says. That's why the holistic approach right now, the holistic, it's been around for a minute, but the fact that now people are ready to go into it, meaning that people want to be holistic doctors now. We're going to need them. People want to be alternative doctors and have alternative medicines, and the root workers are coming out now. You understand? Because we realize, hey, look, we need to apply the supernatural approach to things also, along with the physical approach. Okay, now I got an infection. Okay, oh, you're gonna give me some antibiotics. Thank you for treating that or whatever. But some remnants of whatever caused that is still there. So to deal with that, we got to take a holistic approach on it. We may have cleared some physical symptoms up, but have we really dealt with the spiritual nature of what's really going on? Thank you, baby. Oh, yes, I'm a cigarette smoker. I love to smoke cigarettes. I love to drink wine. I love to smoke joints. I love to shoot up heroin. I love cocaine and snort it. I love these things. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that I'm talking about myself, but I'm just saying people who dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with all of these different things. Depression. I'm dealing with anxiety. I'm dealing with mental illnesses. I'm dealing with sicknesses and diseases. And the doctor got a pill for it. But the pills just mask the symptoms. How are we going to go in there and get to the spiritual heart of what's going on, so that we won't tend to, get the situation again and again and again, and eventually it takes your physical body out. Okay, Malika says, at Kylie H, citrus fruit juice and elderberry tea or syrup. Okay. I go up all the way. I go up. I read from up like that, from down to up, from down to up. Scorpio says colloidal silver is a great supplement. Okay. Malika said don't mix them. Big Tree said we believe the world of the living, dead ancestors, and the yet to be born always interacts. Any physical ailments indicate an imbalance. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, I've been guilty of not consulting with the ancestors. If you all saying you all following us into the primitive art way, the hoodoo way, you must know that the ancestors, you got to acknowledge that they play the most important part of your life for the rest of your life. See, I want to get some pamphlets up because I have a lot of people just saying they want material from me. I don't even have anything to give them. I have nothing. Like you was saying, Malika, where's your paper trail? There's no paper trails. There's nothing to say that I was here. YouTube can go tomorrow. Everything I've worked and invested in to try to teach, to try to do whatever I do is gone. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be on paper. Because if it wasn't written, it wasn't done. Kyla said you should write a book. Malika got an upside down smile. Hey Jackie! How you doing? Thank you for moderating. Jackie said hoodoo is life. That's true. This is a lifestyle. It's just like people who say, hey, look, you know what? Mama, I want to do this and do that. You know, say for instance, you say, I want to go on a diet. I want to go on a diet. You know what I'm saying? Sasha was talking about the keto diet. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on a keto diet. We want to go on we want to go on all these different diets. You got to know that when you decide you're going to go on these diets, this is lifestyle change. See, you know, we tend to see like a diet, okay, I don't even, is it even a such thing to say you can lose weight with a diet? You can lose weight with a lifestyle change. Hoodoo is the same way. Hoodoo is something to improve your life. It's a way to improve your life. Does that make sense? And to stay into balance, like someone was saying. In order to stay in balance, you got to realize that you got to commit to this for a lifetime. Don't come to me saying, hey, look, I got these troubles, mama. Every time I turn around, the cops are knocking on my door. Then I go and I do the work. We get the situation under control. I'm still expecting for you to continue to do what I was doing. To just decide, oh, it's over with now. I'm okay now. Bye-bye. See you later. See you later, spirits. It's a wrap. It's gone. Then they come back. I can't take my blood pressure medicines, get my pressure down, and next week my pressure looking good. You know what? I'm going to get off my blood pressure medicines now. Don't I need to keep taking this blood pressure medication until the doctor says, hey, you no longer need this? Shouldn't I? Isn't it a lifestyle change? My lifestyle is I'm going to take this medicine until. Same with hoodoo. You ain't going to use no spirits and no ancestors. Puka! Puka! Baby loose. Hey, Poker. What the heck? Baby loose. Baby is loose. Baby at the fence. Okay. Undead said, I stopped all my meds. That crap was killing me. I did that too, and I wound up having to go to the hospital. You better make sure you know what you're doing. Honestly. Make sure you know what you're doing. And I got on the, I was doing holistic. Now, holistic to me, my version of holistic is I'm incorporating the modern day medicines with traditional practices. That's taking care of the whole me. Just being out of balance, just looking at, okay, what I'm going to just do the physical part of me is an imbalance, or just saying I'm just going to do just the spiritual herbal part of me without that is an imbalance. You got to incorporate both. So I want you to be real careful when you say you just got off your medication. Okay. Big Tree said Super Chat is not available in South Africa. Super Chat is allowing people to put bold comments up, like they want to just let their comments stand out on a super chat, on this chat. They can pay for it. You want to pay me some money and have your comment to stay, I'll pay YouTube the money. You want to pay YouTube a certain X amount of dollars to make your comment stand out over all the rest, and then you have to pay. You have to give money for that. And I guess depending on how much you give would determine like how long it stays up, or what the color is going to be. or whatever. It's pretty cool. I can see where it should be even better than that. I mean, it should be like when somebody puts some money out or something like that. When, like, I don't care if you donate $1, $2, it should make a sound like wing, bing, bing, wing, ding, ding. Let people know. And the more you graduate up to, I guess, the more you put in there, it should be a fucking explosion. You know, and a stars and shit flying out and everything. Because that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Uh-huh. So, Vivi said, hard to be balanced nowadays. It sure is. Because they're pushing us to only look at the pharmaceutical way of things, the things that support the matrix. So you're brainwashed to support just that. So it's up to you to come in here and get this right here, okay? This yours. Hoodoo is yours. It's your inheritance. It's your insurance. Don't let nobody take that away from you. Big Tree said, Bible says all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. You have to know thyself. Okay. Malika said, breakfast means you're breaking the fast from not eating while you were sleeping. Okay. Undead says, now it's just herbal detox, ganja and homemade foods. Star Rise says, yep, they had me on 6 medications and I almost died. They said pharmaceutical medicines kill more people than any disease or car accident out there. And I was like, what? Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's the news out there. Pharmaceuticals can kill you. You can OD on them, take too many of them. She said twice I cut it all off cold turkey after that. Undead said it's been 4 years now. Vivi said I don't understand how people eat breakfast when clearly the meaning is to break and fast, but it's their lifestyle. They don't change. They don't want to change. Undead said she had to stop her medicines. They were killing her. Hey, Rena. Scorpio, how you doing? Diet. Change the terminology to live it or lifestyle. Style. I agree. Hey, marijuana community, what's the best to knock me out? What's the best to knock what's the best to knock me out? Kyla said, peace everybody. Can't wait for the live tonight, mama. Okay, what I would like to say this, and pardon me if I don't do the actual demonstration, because I'm very random. I'm moving with the spirit at all times, constantly. The supplies should be like your tablet, your pen. I may say something that's relevant. It may be one line, but the people in the chat is also another portion of what is important that you need to pay attention to. You may need to take notes in the chat. Take them down. Know that also I'd like for you to get a pen, not a pen, but a needle and thread. Now, if you already know how to make a basic stitch, don't worry about it. You need a little small piece of cloth. You need a needle, and you need some thread, preferably black thread. Black thread, y'all. I'm finna burp. I took that baking soda and water, made some soda water up, so it's just a lot of burping going on. I ate something that just didn't necessarily agree. I didn't get a stomach ache, but I just know that it didn't agree with me because I had a little heartburn there, and it didn't agree. Baking soda water is really good for heartburn. You know that? That's another one of those hoodoo tricks, or just, old wives' tales, whatever you want to call it. Hello. So you need a piece of cloth, a small little square of cloth, a needle, and some thread. And I need to get a tripod or something together or something. I don't know, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Rena said the throat chakra deals with communication or a lack of. They can attack it too, because I went to a funeral last year and my throat chakra was attacked. Your chakras can be attacked. They can be broken. Kyla said, peace everybody. See you at the live tonight. And they said powerful and self-efficient. Rena said the throat chakra. Undead said those doctors want to save people and the elite want us sick and dependent on government aid. It should go back to the primitive way when everyone had their own homestead. Yes, most definitely. And it's going to be hard work. It won't be as many people on the planet doing it that way. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will have to be sacrificed for that old way. Survival of the fittest. A lot of people ain't fit. That's when, I ain't trying to be funny. That's where them strong bones and big backs come from. Like people like, ooh, she a big old woman. Look how big she is. That girl, big old big shoulder. And look at that big old butt, big old wide butt, big old hips and all that. They had a purpose for that. Those were the people that survived. You back in them days, you had to be built out of something. Because them babies had to be bred through. And you had to have something down there to get them babies out. So them babies won't die. They ain't have no modern day medicine. You had to be built tough and strong to carry them babies. You had to be a warrior. You understand? Like the doctor told me, he said, you got some strong bone. And it's something in the genealogy. You understand? Auntie Bones ain't as strong as mine, but it could be something that came from I will say my biological father, because they were big old bone people, big bone folks. You know what I'm saying? So these bones was built so that I could probably carry large things on my back and shoulders. We all got a purpose now. Okay? Scorpio said, build a legacy. Kyla want me to write a book, and I'm going to work on that. Jackie said, Hoodoo is life. Undead said, it's so sad. A lot of our holistic doctors are being taken out. Yes, that's true. That's true. Because they are exposing the vaccines and procedures that keep people complaint, that keep people complaint, and to always come back for more. Yeah, you look at your Dr. Sebis. You know what I'm saying? Other people, there are other doctors that are gone that have had actually the cure for cancer and the cure for other autoimmune issues and stuff like that, and they took them out. One man was curing people with baking soda, making tumors, injecting baking soda. And I'm not telling anybody to do that. Injecting baking soda in tumors and shrinking them. He gone bye-bye. He gone bye-bye. That's messing up the money. Hey, we got $1 billion industry here in America. Cutting tumors out. We don't want you to come up with your measures. Your measures too simple. Because all of us can take at least a glass full of soda water down every day. And that will do a lot of cleanup in there. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think soda water turns the body from being acidic to more or less alkaline. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. Because tumors need an acidic environment. I don't know. I might be wrong, but it makes sense to me that somebody explained it that way. Star Rise, I cure myself and my support. I'm ready to go. You ready? I ain't got no juice. We gotta get it. I got some prune juice. If you get that, you drink that, you gonna have the shits, buddy. I got some water. Well, then, you ready? Okay. So a lot of this we're gonna talk about more tonight because I gotta go. Big Tree said we believe the world of the living, the dead ancestors, and the yet to be born always interact. Okay, so I went over that before. I sure did. I went over all of this. I went over this. I went over that. Kylie says, does anyone have any tips to get rid of a cold? I would appreciate it. And that's when Malika said the elderberry and all of that. Other stuff. Let me read it again. And citrus juice. Hey, Malika, can I tell them what you are? I have to have permission though. If she don't want me to share it, I can't. Okay, I think you shared one time. But Malika's a doctor. She is a real doctor. We're talking about a doctor here. Okay, so it makes sense. She knows what she's talking about. She's a doctor. Don't we just feel honored to have, Sasha is a nurse. So we have doctors and nurses and healers on this channel. And that means a lot a whole lot to us to have you all here. I really appreciate you. I mean, really just having everyone's here. Everyone here. We got, sounds like we got herbalists and root doctors, and we have a variety of healers in here. Okay? That's right. I should have let Sasha know that we was here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hey Charles, how you doing? You doing okay? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna see y'all again real quick, like a quick burst in the temple. I'm on my way to the temple and go over there and check on that and everything. And then I'm a live stream there so we can go from there. Hey Empress, I said, how you doing? Woo! Empress said, and I'm in med school. Get me together. Hello, girl. Congratulations. Okay. So we got a medical student on here too. So y'all, if y'all want to shout out y'all credentials right now, please do. It means the world to me. It means the world to me to have people constantly trolling me and saying that I'm an idiot and I'm a retard and a degenerate, but to see that there are people, you understand what I'm saying, that have knowing. They have knowing. You understand what I'm saying? Come here and show me some love and show y'all some love and y'all showing me some love. You know what I'm saying? All this networking of love. What can I say but just, you know what I'm saying? Give thanks to the Most High. That means we definitely are in the right place doing the right thing. Okay? The ancestors are definitely behind us. The force. You understand? The divine force is definitely backing these messages. Okay? Did I miss anybody else? Anybody want to share what they do here? Ooh, how you doing, Sean Buddha Fly? An herbalist is on here too. We have an herbalist here. A big tree said, look at all these fancy people on this channel. And Big Tree, did you say you from South Africa? Hey, Steve Gunther. Okay, Steve Gunther, what you mean? Oh, okay. No, Steve, don't do that. Don't say that, Steve. Everyone deserves recognition because I don't care what nobody say. All of this in the chat room is very relevant. It's because people come not just to hear what I got to say, they want to read the comments. So the comments are just as important because what I do, y'all don't know it. I love to go on my desktop and just sit down and skim through all the comments. That's when I be catching the trolls and have to go in there and go in on them. You know what I'm saying? Some of the trolls do slip through. Steve says professional psychic medium. We have a professional psychic medium. Hello, Steve. Glad to have you aboard. Steve Gunther says, hi, beautiful. I am a psychic medium. I agree with you. Everyone gives wonderful information. Most definitely. That's why they put the chat here. Now, some people can disable their chat. I don't ever want to get to a point where I have to disable my chat. Because that means that I'm a know-it-all. And I have gotten to the point where, I feel like I have mastered myself. And I am never going to master myself. I don't care what nobody say. There's no such thing as mastering yourself. Once you've gotten to the point you say you mastered yourself, that's like saying you're ready to go ahead on and die because your mission is complete. My mission is not complete. You understand? I'm going to go into the afterlife not mastering myself because I feel like it's more assignments. I want to continue to study. You understand? Even beyond this lifetime. Okay? Steve says, amen. Scorpio say PhD candidate. Dissertation only, master's in education, certified life coach, principal and educator, also currently studying finance to own and operate a business. Boom! Or bam! Woo! Gone with your bad self. I love that. I love the fact that, you all are accomplished, and just being here. You may not have done a lot of these things, but just being here in the chat room saying, hey, I'm fixing to take myself to ascension, to the next level and stuff. That's a wonderful accomplishment. So pat yourself on the back too. Okay? I want everybody to pat themselves on the back because you're saying you are ready to take charge of your own education here on your journey. You know, they've educated us in school, but the education don't stop because you said, well, I've graduated. I've learned everything I should learn about life. No, you have not. You should still thirst for more knowledge and more wisdom. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Thank you so much for moderating. Thank you. Visit us tonight, Chris, and everybody who just came in. Visit us tonight on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel. I will be trying to stream from that channel and because I didn't know I had 829 followers on Instagram. You know, to me, that's a lot. Now, a lot of folks are like, oh, girl, that ain't nothing. But, you know, to me, it's the world. So, I'm gonna do some live streaming there as well as here. I'm going to take the Lenovo back. It's not serving my needs. The picture quality was crazy. Excuse me, y'all. I can't stop burping. I need to take some more of that soda water down. Look. And then I tell y'all, sometimes, you know, spirits come in and out. They come out, they make you start burping and stuff. You know, it's a message. The ancestors are utilizing me to communicate with you. Ancestors are utilizing you. That's why I say on this new journey, what's first? The ancestors. They must be taken care of in order for you to prosper. They're the reason why you're here. Don't you forget that. So you should put them first. They should not be ignored or forgotten about. So right now, I thank all of my sacred ancestors that are here, that may be there, wherever they are, for opening the road so that I can have the ability to have this transmission in the first place. I'm taking the Lenovo back. The picture quality is not is shitty. One of the trolls came and said your picture quality is shitty. Thank you for letting me know that, okay? I know you meant well when you said that, because when I saw it, I was like, no. Anybody know a good tablet with good camera quality? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be spending no money and have bad camera quality. I'm taking this back right now. They finna get this, okay? Hey, Steve. Thank you for the love, Steve and Scorpio. Thank y'all for the love. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead on and leave. I think everybody's pretty much had an opportunity to express themselves, and I don't want to miss out on nobody. Chris says thumbs up if you haven't. Please, y'all, please hit the thumbs up button. I noticed something. I said I'm getting more thumbs up than I am you. Well, the views and stuff kind of falling down a little bit because we got some obstacles. But I'm saying that I'm getting more thumbs up than I usually have gotten, and far more comments and in the live chat as well as the regular chat. That means the world to me. Sometimes, you know, you got to give up something. Maybe I got to give up the views, you know, to get all of the gems and golden nuggets that we're receiving in the actual chat room and the comment section. When you think about it, don't y'all think that's more important? The message. Okay. Hey, Christopher. Hey, for her entertainment. For her entertainment, says she's a fashion designer. Beautiful, honey. Beautiful, honey. Because I wish somebody can design me some robes. I have not been able to find adequate robes that I like with pockets and stuff. I see the practitioners, the priests and priestesses with beautiful robes. I guess because I'm going cheap and that ain't good. But I ordered some robes and stuff. When they got here, they were like flimsy. One robe, now, honey, I got some big old arms. The arms look like the size of Getty arms. So I'm like, what? You giving me all this room in here for all of the body parts, but you know, the arms by this him big. The sleeves with that, I can't get my arms in that. So you got to be careful when you order things offline. So being a fashion designer, man, that is. I wish I could do something like that. I would design my own robes, man. You know what I'm saying? The fashion designers back in the day, they would have been responsible for tailoring our clothes. So we need that. We need that trade. We need that craft, you know. Like I said, this is what this channel going to be about. You need needle and thread. You need to know how to be able to sew your own damn clothes up. Not necessarily with a machine, but back in the day, they sold them on their hand. You need to know how to loom. Somebody said they want to know, Jackie says she want to know how to loom cotton. That's important. You need to grow cotton, loom your own cotton and stuff like that so you make your own clothes, because it may come a time, shoot, where, huh. I have lots and lots of mothers here. I have fathers here. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have you all here. That's an important role. Because mothers, we're going to have to be able to teach our children this. Our children are our future. It was so cliche back in the day. I believe our children are our future. It was so cliche. But damn, it's so true. You know what I'm saying? These children need not only to know how to operate an Android or iPhone or iPad, but they need to know how to thread a needle. And they done took most of these programs out of school. Okay. Hey, Tina. Did I see Tina? Tina was in here. Tina, you in here? I think Tina was in here. I'm not sure. I think I saw Tina. But if I hadn't seen Tina, I thought I saw Tina. Ain't it? Yeah, hey Tina. How you doing, Tina? I know I saw you up here somewhere. Tina, you doing okay? So Malika says the website address is www.motherwisdomtree.com. Keep checking for the launch of the updated site, including many beneficial features. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Malika. Malika is responsible for this website that is going to blow your mind. I ain't going to even spoil it. I ain't got nothing to say. You're going to see for yourself. It's very interactive. It's not just me saying everything, doing everything. It's all of us participating, and that's the best I can say. Okay? Akala said, will you be teaching us how to make oils? Most definitely. Most definitely. Get ready. Every single night, and I'm not going to make it too long. I'm going to just do quick bursts because it's much to share with you. All and stuff like that. And somebody said that the video's so long they miss out on things because they have to work and they don't really have time to sift through 2-hour videos. That's very understandable. I'm the same way. So a video with 4 hours long, I'm going to skip through it. I don't have 4 hours to dedicate. So let me run on, and so we can get ready, get prepared. Yes, Star Rise Son, you can call in for people who want to call in and be constructive. Okay? Not destructive. 205-265-0391. If you are destructive, I'm just going to click hang up the phone. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, I'm not going to even waste no time. I ain't going to waste no time with it because, time is of the essence. It's too much to do. Understand? It's too much to do. Let me see. We got so many comments. Hey, Lady MK Jones. You been trying to catch up? Hey, Erica. The website is www.motherwisdomtree.com. It's not completely ready. It's in its baby stages and stuff. So that right now it's just all about it doesn't have buttons to PayPal, click and purchase. I need some time before I get there. You know what I'm saying? So, you still got to do the old fashioned way, just text me, hey, look, I want to order this, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then I'll give you payment instructions and stuff like that. It's some work that's got to be done on the site before we can get it there. But you can just look at it for right now. If you wanted to, just peek in and be curious. But it's not ready to do things that we supposed to be doing. That we're going to all be doing, okay? We celebrate our enemies because they make us better. Great statement, Aunt Tina. Thank you for the love, VV daughter. Thank you, thank you. Okay. They got, hey, Tina. Hey, Amy. Okay, Amy says she be listening to me at work, so she don't mind the 4-hour videos. Okay, did I get to everybody? Anybody I missed? If I missed you, let me know. Hey, Honey Blossom, how you doing? Hobby Lobby. Yes, that's the place. I love that place. Hobby Lobby is a wonderful place to get just about anything you want when you into, especially the craft, whether it be witchcraft or hoodoo crafts or whatever. That's a wonderful place to get supplies. Hey Talita, how you doing? Hey Miss Nikki G, you doing okay? Okay. Anybody else here? I want to make sure that you are acknowledged. Hmm? Anybody? How going once? Going twice? Okay. Good. Love that place, Honey Blossom says. Hey, Rashid. Don't be no stern stranger because I be looking for you. Peace, Mother Wisdom. I really enjoyed that music with you singing. I didn't know you could sing. I didn't know I could sing neither, honey, because I'm trying to learn how to sing. I'm trying to learn. My voice is changing, right? It's just changing. I don't know if this is just some things going on with it or not. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed my voice is getting much heavier. So because I have the hormonal changes, and it's just the place I am in my life at this point. Hey, Asia. Okay. Sorry, I said I love you for he long videos. Okay, Malika said, even if you are subscribed to Mother Wisdom, to Mama's channel, you must hit the notification bell to get notifications. So make sure y'all got your notification bells clicked. It should, when you click it, you should have parentheses around your notification bells so that you can be able to come back here, because they're not necessarily all the times going to notify you if your bell is not clicked. There are people who have bells clicked and they still are not being notified. So still, I say the old-fashioned way is just to come and peek. It's getting dark, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to have to go now. About black quality fabric, Tina says. Oh, my God, I would love to grow cotton and loom fabric. The Bones. How you doing, The Bones? Where you been? Where you been? Visit us tonight, The Bones. You just showed up, looks like. Or are you just making a comment? I'm not sure. Tonight on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel, we are going to live stream and show you all how to thread a needle and how to do basic stitching. So you're going to need a small square of cloth. You're going to need some thread, black thread, and you're going to need a needle with the eye hole in it. You need it so we can do that, okay? And this is going to end this, and I need to get some water because my mouth is dry, honey. I got to get some water. Okay, make sure y'all get some water. I'm going to get some water. Y'all better get some water, too. Let's drink some water, okay? Bye-bye. Get it says bye-bye. He's looking forward to seeing y'all.